You think that crypto could make a very big move, but you're just not sure which way. Here's how you can make money without knowing whether it goes up or down. Think about your cryptocurrency. Do you think it could go a lot higher, or do you think it could go a lot lower? You're not sure? Well, there are ways you can participate in a big move even when you have no idea which way it's going to go. We'll use Bitcoin as an example, but the principles apply to options on other cryptocurrencies too. Here's how it works. Basically, you're thinking, I don't know which way Bitcoin is going to go, but there's going to be a lot of volatility either way. So you need to think, just how big could these price moves be? Maybe you think it's at one of those key technical levels where it could go either way. All right, let's look at how the LedgerX platform can help you participate. You can buy simultaneous exposure to an upside and a downside move by buying two options. You are going to buy a put and a call at the same time. And in this case, the put and the call will be at the same level. And in the world of options, that level is called the strike price. There's a fancy name for a position where you can buy and sell a put and call at the same strike price. It's called a straddle. And in this example, the put and the call will be at the same price that Bitcoin is currently trading. That's called an at-the-money straddle. But enough of the fancy options talk. You now need to decide on a couple of things. How far away from the current price do you think Bitcoin can move, both up and down? And what's the time frame you're thinking about? Will this big move happen in the next month or the next 3 months? There's no point in taking on a 12-month position for something that you think plays out in 3. The date at the end of your time frame is called the expiry. At the expiry, you want Bitcoin to have moved away from that starting price by more than you have paid for that position. Therefore, the all-important part is deciding how much you want to pay for it. And this is called the premium. Option prices are always moving around, so let's have a look at a very simplified example. You'll get the better picture. If Bitcoin is at $50,000, you can look at buying both the $50,000 put and the $50,000 call. You think that Bitcoin can rise or fall by 50%. That means you think it could get to a price of $25,000 on the downside or $75,000 on the upside. You've now picked your expiry date. You've picked your 2 strikes that are very close to the current level of Bitcoin. You now need to find out how much it will cost. What you do now is enter that into the LedgerX as a search. It's like a data matching service where LedgerX will help you connect with people who have what you want or are willing to take the other side. That doesn't mean they have an opposite view. The beauty of options is that people use them for so many things. So don't worry about them. Always focus on your view. In this case, you are looking for someone who will sell you a put and someone who will sell you a call. And on the LedgerX screen, you will see a market for the put and a market for the call. All you need to do now is check that you are happy with the price at which you can buy each of those. Remember, this is a market. The price is not fixed. If you do not like that price people are showing you, you can enter your own level and wait for someone to come along. But you do need to be sure of where your profit kicks in. In this simple example, if the combined price of the put and the call is $10,000, then in order to profit, you need Bitcoin to move at least $10,000 from the starting point of $50,000. That means you want Bitcoin below $40,000 or above $60,000. That's called your break-even level. It's quite literally the level where the combination of your strike and your premium are now offset by the move in Bitcoin. If it moves down to $30,000 or up $70,000 at expiry, you make $10,000 in profit. Profit you can keep track of on your LedgerX mobile apps. But what are the downsides of all this? Well, the options may reach expiry at exactly the same level it started, $50,000. You would lose all your premium. That would be a bit frustrating, but you had conviction in your idea, and hindsight was unavailable at the time. It may be that Bitcoin has moved toward, but not through, $40,000 or $60,000. You have the right to buy or sell Bitcoin for $50,000 from your position, so you can offset some of the money you spent. Remember, your premium is fully offset below $40,000 or above $60,000 in this example. It's all about managing your position. So that's it. How to take a view that Bitcoin will move a long way without actually knowing in which direction. As you might have guessed, it's all about expectations, which in turn should be shaped by your own research. It's a great way of keeping focused on time horizon and price expectations so that you're more aware of how to manage your trades. And best of all, the LedgerX platform is designed to make it easy. So why not give it a go?